What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the stoop. And I was sitting here thinking, and I was reading something, and a lot of what I read, which I don't, I tell you for face value. What I read was there are people to this day that don't know or haven't been really, quote unquote, taught how to establish and maintain credit. Okay, now there's a whole lot of literature and videos and how-tos on establishing credit, and then you got some people who are out here credit experts, and that's all well and good. But for us mere mortals down here, I'm gonna show you the easiest, simplest way to get, maintain credit, and what it takes to get a high credit score. Now, let me start off by saying this. Disagree if you want to, but I am first witness that what I'm about to tell you works, okay? And it's really simple. Also, comment if you like. Let's get some comments on this one, because I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, nah, that's not it. That's not how you do it. Then say something. If not, shut up and watch this video. So anyway, first thing first, if you have no credit, if you're one of the few earthlings that have like no credit, then congratulations, you have bad credit, okay? Off gate, no credit is bad credit, okay? So a lot of times, if you want to purchase a house or a car, they want to see if you have any established credit, okay? Now, some people might think, oh, well, if I don't have any credit, then I'm good, right? No, actually, you're not. Because if you don't have any credit, it doesn't show credit history. So if you don't have it, you don't have it to show, if that makes any sense. So the question remains, okay, well, how do I get credit? When you hit 21, or when you're in your 20s, and especially kids in college, they get it. They get hit like heavy. You will get a lot of credit card applications for everything and anything, from department stores or gas stations, or everybody got a credit card. But before you start signing off and getting it, first thing you need to know is, when you're young, they're gonna hit you with all kinds of credit, and those deals are bad. They're bad. The interest rates are through the roof. You're not getting any money. Like, your credit line is not even that much. Pump your brakes on that. Before you start applying for credit, read those pamphlets and all that fine print. Look at your interest rates. Those interest rates are very important when it comes to applying for credit, okay? That's the first thing. You gotta read. Don't just say, oh, they're gonna give me $2,000. Yeah, they might give you $2,000 eventually, but your first car might be for $100. You got to build up to the $2,000. You see what I'm saying? So don't believe the hype. Not saying that it's not, not saying that it's not a good card or whatever the case may be, but you got to read that print. First and foremost, read that print, that fine print. Anyway, number two, credit is a marathon. It's not a sprint, okay? Good credit takes time. You don't get a card today and then have a perfect score by tomorrow, or a week, or a month. Good credit takes time. So if you happen to get a card and you read the fine print, just know that your credit score is not going to be perfect now. You still got bad credit. You just have a card. Now you can start establishing credit, okay? Next thing. When you get a card, let's say you apply for a card, okay? You get it in the mail, you activate it, wonderful. Go buy yourself something. See, people make credit like it's a bad thing or it's a job. No. They just gave you free money. I'm going to talk about the good side to it. They just gave you free money. Go buy yourself something. Go buy yourself something. Not if they, let's say, for example, they give you a $500 credit limit, okay? Go buy yourself something for about $50 or $100. Just splurge. Something that you wouldn't think never to buy with the money in your checking or savings. Just go buy yourself something. When you buy yourself something, when the bill comes, you have two options when the bill comes. You can pay the whole bill to where your balance is zero, or whatever the payments are, make those payments on time, every time. Now, me, I'm a pay it off. I'm a pay it off guy, okay? Now, there are people that'll say, no, you shouldn't pay it off all at once. But my thing is, if I have something, if I buy something and I pay it off, my balance is zero, that's what they're looking at. They're looking at what your credit, how you're using your credit, what your credit is like. And let's say months go by and I don't use this card. Or I use this card, but every time I make a purchase, when the bill comes, I pay it off and my balance is zero. That is establishing good credit. The other way is if, let's say you buy something for $100 and your bill comes and it's $20 a month. Pay that off in 5 months. Pay it off. Like, don't use the card, but every time the bill comes, you make a payment and you pay a little extra. That also is establishing good credit, because now they're looking, now you're establishing a pattern. The pattern is I'm paying off the bill every time it comes, and I'm on time. I'm never late until the balance is zero. That is another way of establishing good credit, okay? Either way works. Some people say, hey, I'm going to just pay it off. Wonderful. Some people say, no, I'm going to make payments. Either one will work in your favor to do. And what was the other one? There was another one. When you get a credit card, don't get two. Because if they send you one, they send you two. They can send you two. Get two. And you don't go crazy with them, but just get two, one for an emergency, like literally an emergency only, like life or death, I have no money, that's what it's for. And if you never use it and they send you like, oh, you got to pay this annual fee, pay the annual fee and be done with it. Over time, this will establish your good credit, okay? And the last thing is Credit Karma, okay? Credit Karma is not your credit score. I'm telling you from experience, I was just as hurt. Credit Karma is not your, Credit Karma is, what's the word I'm looking for? Is an estimate. That is an estimate of, thank you, an estimate of your credit score. It is not your actual credit score. If you want to go and find out what your credit score is, you can go to Equifax or TransUnion and get your actual credit score. And when you compare that to what Credit Karma tells you, it might be this much, it might be this much. Just, you've been warned. But yeah, because when I was getting my car, my credit was okay. It wasn't great, but it was enough to get what I needed at the rate I needed. And when I went in there and the lady asked me, "Do you know your credit score?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." Pulled out my phone, my show, oh mine says blah blah blah, and I showed it to her. She said, "It's not your credit score." And when she showed me my actual credit score, I was like, "Wow." It wasn't off by much, but it wasn't what Credit Karma showed. It was lower. The real credit score was lower, but it wasn't low by much. So I was still able to do what I needed to do and get what I wanted. But I had a couple of credit cards. I was paying them. I wasn't the payment dude. I'm the pay it off dude. I'm the balance zero. So anytime I use my card, I paid it off. I paid the balance off. So my balances were always zero. Okay, to this day. I always, when I use a card, I pay it off. That's just me. Some people rather just pay payments. Nah, because I'm not paying on something I done had for 5-6 months. I'm not doing it. You do what you will, okay? And if you do these things over time, you will establish good credit to great credit. Now, there are people that have a perfect credit score. Don't know how you did, but my mother has a perfect credit score. And the things that I just told you are the things she told me. A couple of the things, not all of them. Some of the stuff I had to learn on my own. But that's how I know that's how you get good credit. But yeah. So if you're one of those people that don't have credit or good credit, now, if you don't have, let's say your credit is trash, okay? It can be repaired. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, over time. So let's say your credit score is low. You've had a couple of, credit cards that you done maxed out, never paid. Over time, they get charged off, okay? They can get charged off over time, or you can pay those balances, pay off on those balances. There are places that'll tell you, we can reduce your credit, and you can apply to those or find out about those, if you want to, or you can apply for a credit card that will help rebuild your credit. There are cards like that they set the parameters to where you can work on rebuilding your credit. And if you follow the steps that I just gave you, get the card, pay the balance off, pay the payments on time every time, you will reestablish your good credit. Because everybody can get good credit. You just have to be disciplined enough to know how to use good credit, how to use your credit. Like, if you're gonna take a vacation, if you're gonna go on vacation and use a credit card, then you better be prepared that after your vacation, you're gonna put that money back, okay? Because that's all credit is. It's buy now, pay later. That's credit, okay? They're basically saying is, here's the money, I'm gonna give it to you right now, you pay me back later. And people tend to get credit cards and max them out and then can't pay the bill. That's not good credit, y'all. And if you do that, you don't deserve credit. You don't need credit. You need a debit card so you can dump your money onto this card, and when it's gone, it's gone. Some people do that. Some people use debit, rather use debit than credit. Hey, if you know how you are. But that's basically how you get good credit and how you maintain good credit. So you take these tidbits that I have given you, these keys to the kingdom, and use them. Use them. Go back and watch this video and say, hey, how do you get good credit again? Apply, maintain. That's it. On the next one, I don't know. We'll talk about something else. I'll see y'all later.